and it says they will lay their hands on you and persecute you. You know, and he's talking about we were attacked, and now we're being persecuted, and if you dare even fight against this mosque or raise your voice about it, you're going to be persecuted by, and again it goes, they will deliver you to the synagogues and prisons, and you will be brought before kings and governors, all on account of my name. So basically you will be brought before your kings and governors. Well, what about your mayor, like Mayor Bloomberg, okay? Basically labeling anyone that dares to mention this mosque, that they're against it, you know, labeling them as a racist. And I put on the bottom, the Ground Zero Mosque is a sign of times that we were all warned about. We were attacked by Muslims, and now they are putting a trophy on Manhattan to celebrate their victory. Anyone that dares to speak out against this mosque is being persecuted and labeled as a racist. We are the victims here. We are being persecuted by Marxist traitors and their henchmen in this war against capitalism, the Muslims. The mosque is being opened on 9/11/11. This is not a gesture of peace. It is a gesture of hate. But Bloomberg lacks the guts to speak the truth. Steve Cooper, the conservative monster. That's it. This, you know, I mean, that says it all right there. Okay? Now, 9/11 was an act of dominance. They conquered Manhattan. This mosque is overlooking the burial site. And it's to remind New Yorkers and Americans that we did this to you. We own you. Again, let me repeat, this was an act of hate, not peace. They are ramming this mosque down our throats the same way they rammed those planes into the buildings. And you know what? I know the truth hurts. And I had some liberal psycho come to my website last night and say, oh, you're against the First Amendment, blah, blah, blah. Listen, this is not about the First Amendment. This is about a religion or a political system posing as a religion that has killed thousands of people all over the world daily. There's bombs going off. They're hiding behind the protection of religion. They use children as human shields. They're opening this mosque. This mosque is a provocation. They're doing it to it's basically to show that they are looking to dominate and spread Islam around the world. And there are reportedly 7 mega mosques opening up soon. This is not just about Ground Zero. This is about, there are other mosques around the country, and I didn't have time to look into this further, but I believe I heard one in Tennessee. There's 6 or 7 other ones that mega mosques, hundreds of millions of dollars per mosque. You're talking almost $1 billion in mosques, large mega mosques being built. Where's this money coming from? What's their agenda? Now, there's still a gaping hole at the World Trade Center site, a World Trade Center site that I worked at as an emergency worker for over 6 months, day and night. 4 fellow police officers that I knew personally and worked with died in those attacks. So don't tell me about tolerance. You know what's intolerant? You know what's arrogant? Them putting a mosque on a burial site where thousands of people died, and they don't give a damn. You know, they're arrogant about it, and they want to open it on 9/11/11. Come on, this is this is an act of hate. This is just another attack. This is psychological warfare. Repeat. You listening? This is psychological warfare. I know. I have been studying propaganda for many years. A lot of people just joined into this bandwagon with the Tea Parties. I've been doing this a long time. I know psychological warfare and propaganda like the back of my hand. Okay? And these people, they can't fool me. All right? And when I see these stooges, I saw one of them on CNN the other day. I wanted to take him and grab him by his throat. I don't even know his name, but typical liberal. Oh, well, they're not all bad, and there's moderates out there. Oh, yeah, but there's plenty of moderate Muslims that are posing as moderates, but they're really cells. They're terrorist cells posing as moderates. Okay? You know nothing about Islam. The liberals love the Muslims because they're using them to undermine religion, undermine Christianity, and declare a war against capitalism. This is a war against capitalism. That's the real reason behind 9/11. That is, here, someone's saying in the chat room, 3 mosques scheduled to open in Tennessee. What's the agenda behind that? This is imperialism. Now, the left wing love that word, imperialism. They always use that word. Oh, the United States is imperialist, and we're around the world, we're an imperialist country, and we're spreading capitalism, and, they see it as a threat to their communist friends around the world. Well, now it's time to give them a taste of their own medicine, because Islam is an imperialist religion. You got that? That's the propaganda that we need to start spreading now. Islam is an imperialist religion. And imperialism, we got to give the left a taste of their own medicine. And you people, I need your help in this. When we got to start spreading the word out there, we got to, when people start with their propaganda, and I don't even like to bother debating people, but just put the word out there. Islam is an imperialist religion. It's hell-bent on world domination, and don't fall for the liberal lies that they're all this moderate. Believe me, I know there are nice Muslim people out there. I'm not bashing them all. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this mosque being opened on 9/11/11 is another attack on us. This is an act of hate. This is an act of hate. Bloomberg, you coward, this is an act of hate. You're lucky I'm in a good mood tonight. Okay, so and now Pelosi wants to investigate people that are against the mosque. This is the communist vermin that we have in Congress. She wants to investigate us instead of where they're getting their funding from. I'm telling you, it's just unbelievable. So, I'm gonna have to take a break here because I'm really, fired up. I'm getting a headache. I'm getting a headache. Help! Ugh. Okay, breath. So the Muslims are the foot soldiers and a battering ram to destroy capitalism. Don't fall for the lies. And this mosque is a trophy. The trophy that they won. They conquered Manhattan, and they're going to put a 15-story trophy right there to celebrate. And they will be dancing in the streets the same way that they danced in the streets on 9/11. Okay. Now, I have a couple other things. 70% of the people are against this mosque. Overwhelmingly. And you know what? I wouldn't trust that poll. It's probably even higher. It has to be close to 80%. 80% are against that mosque. They don't want it at ground zero. And nobody's telling Muslims they can't practice Islam. That's another lie. They're saying, oh, it's freedom of religion. Now, you know what? We're not telling you can't practice. We're telling you can't build on a burial site where your religion killed and declared war on us. Okay? They're saying, oh, you're declaring war on Islam? No, Islam declared war on us. Islam declared war on us. Okay? Stop spinning it. They want to spin it. We can't let them. They are the enemy. The enemy is the liberals are working with the Marxist progressives, okay, and the Ron Paul loons too. They are big time defenders of Islam, and they're all united. Trust me. So, all right, you know what? We're running out of time, so I got to play this interview. I don't want it to go in overtime. I want to make another announcement. I got so much to talk about, but time is going fast already. Let's see. Here. Okay. September 8th on the Conservative Monster Radio Show, I will have Don Frederick. He is the author of Obama Timeline. This guy wrote an encyclopedia. It's unbelievable what this guy wrote. You have to get that book. I have the link on the Conservative Monster. And we're going to talk about Obama.